much money do we have left?
Don't worry.
Hey, what are you folks gonna have?
Oh, great. Do you have any...
Look. How much can you get for this?
To eat or to read?
Look, Jason, this isn't a good idea. Maybe we should just...
There, go. Honey, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey, look, man. Just give us a second.
To what? Beg? Look, kid, the sign outside says Frankie's, and I'm Frankie. What I say goes. Now, what tops the list of what goes, as in right out the door, are people like you. Vagrants. Out.
Hey, Frankie, come here. I got a problem in the kitchen.
You are not going out there.
What the?
Shut up! Dad, don't you call me that. Don't do that. What, do all the carpenters put their hands on people?
Only a coward hits a child. You all right, son?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm sure Andrew is waiting for you and your mother outside. Why don't you join him?
Thank you.
Only a coward.
Sloan, whatever it is you're keeping inside, I can see how terribly it's hurting you. It won't stop until you let it go. Please, whatever it is, you must forgive yourself.
You ready to come with me, Jonathan?
Andrew, I've made my peace with this.
This is for you. Hello, Michael. Joseph. Hello, Heather. Alice. Frank. David. Hey, Ralph.
Hey, John.
Alan.
Jan.
Tom. My name is Andrew, and I have brought you a brother.
One life to live.
Hey, look, man, Frankie, we're not vagrants, okay?
Oh, excuse me. You got a better word?
Yeah, we're a family. We're going through a tough time, that's all. There's a lot of people hurting these days.
Yeah, I see way too many of them.
Hey, look, man, we haven't eaten all day, and it's not like we're looking for a free handout. I'll work. You know, I'll cook, I'll clean, whatever you want. Come on, man. I got a family to look after here.
You like chicken salad?
We love chicken salad.
All right, I'll fix you a couple sandwiches. And you do a load of dishes?
Hey, I'll tell you what, you throw in fries and a salad, I'll do 3 loads.
Okay, you got a deal. But after that, you got to shove off. The evening rush will start soon, and a lot of people don't want to be reminded of, well, certain things.
Certain things. What, like beggars?
We're not beggars. I'm working for this food.
You're working for it today. You're working for this meal. But, Jason, what's going to happen?
Man,
I mean, we're living hand to mouth, Jason. It's not even our
You
hands.
do what you got to do to survive.
What, by going from place to place, by never feeling safe, by depending on other people to decide whether we're going to eat or we're going to go hungry? Jason, that is not getting by. That's not even living, okay? We can't do this anymore.
Listen,
we just can't.
Leanne, it's going to get better, okay? Because there's not just strangers around. I'm here. I'm going to take care of you, I promise.
I tell you, that quilt gathering at the church has got traffic backed up all over town. It took me 15 minutes to go down Mill Street.
Yeah, and I'll bet you couldn't wait another second to get over here and watch young Kevin twiddling his thumbs, waiting to see if we get his son back, right?
Whoa there, sport. Don't you bite this head off. This melon has a lot of good things in to help you, boy.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I just can't stand being left in the dark like this.
No news at all?
None. I just got off the phone with Hank Gannon. There's no clues, no leads, no nothing. I mean, what is it with these cops? I still can't believe that they just let Leanne and Jason just slip through their fingers at that hotel.
Kevin, you're not planning to stay tuned to just official channels, are you?
No way. Not when official channels are just packed full of bozos. No, I've hired a couple of private investigators to see what they can find out on their own, and I've got a friend over at the police department. He's got his ear to the ground, and he's going to pass along any information he can find.
Good. You're taking to this like a bear takes to honey.
This?
Taking charge, being a man. Correction. Being a Buchanan. And believe me, there's a world of difference. Buchanans do not lose. We will get your little boy back.
Yeah, Grandpa, but when?
When? When Ponytail and Leanne run out of that green stuff. And when they're out of money, they're out of luck. And you can bet your boots they'll be crying to Mama for help, or at least Wanda.
I like the way you think, Grandpa. Of course Jason's gonna call Wanda. It's the only person he's got, which makes her his weak point.
And our strong one.
So if we lean a little bit on Wanda, sooner or later, she's gonna lead us right to Duke.
Just like there's water in the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's jump in.
A lot better thing to do than to be over at some quilt ceremony.
This is where you're gonna live.
Andrew, stop.
Give that to me.
No, Dad.
Please. You shouldn't have to do this alone. we do?
We spread it out on this is called the signature panel.
Kites.
Yeah. William loved kites. Even though for a long time he couldn't even look at them. He was, he's funny like that.
Did he tell you about the dragon kite?
Dragon kite? No.
In Tokyo, I went into a shop where I saw the most magnificent kite I'd ever seen. It was a dragon with fierce, blazing eyes. I thought to myself, that's for my William. All the way home, I sat with the kite in my lap, thinking about him, how that kite was going to make his eyes blaze. He'd be strong like that dragon.
I do remember you bringing that kite home again. I do. I guess William must have been about 8.
The weather was gray and raw. William had the sniffles. But there was a wind up, and I was determined he was going to fly that kite. Over your mother's protests, I marched him down to Tidewater Park, and I said, let her rip. I was so fascinated by the prospect of seeing my son master the winds, on his way to mastering the world. I didn't pay attention to him when he was telling me he was too cold and he didn't want to do it. I said, stop whining. Stop whining. Be a man. Run, William, run. And you did, until you fell down crying. The kite ended up in the branches, total wreck. I looked at that shredded wreck, and I looked at my son, and I said, is this a carpenter? It's a disgrace. And I raised my hand and I slapped him. And I called him a sissy. I dragged him off and I slapped him again. Oh, I knew I was wrong. But I wouldn't apologize. Too proud. And I pretended like it didn't happen. But you couldn't pretend, could you, Lynn? Just look at me with those gray eyes. You saw a veil come over me. Over the years, it became a shield and a wall. I lost you. Lost you because I couldn't tell you I was sorry. I am sorry. Oh, my beautiful boy. My precious son, I miss him so.
General Hospital. She lost her memory.
Something must have happened there to make you so afraid.
Now, Felicia's nightmares lead her and Mac closer to the past.
I just keep hearing these words. If anyone went over this cliff, no one would even know there's a body down there.
But when haunting images take her to the edge of remembering,
If there was a murder there, I just know it.
someone doesn't want them to have a clue.
We're gonna keep digging until we find out what really happened.
When the truth is uncovered, will the nightmares come true? General Hospital.
Pie has never been better, Wanda.
Would you like another slice? Perhaps I can sprinkle some ground glass on it for you.
You have got your work cut out for your partner. Speaking of work, I got a few phone calls to make. See what you can do about her.
All right. Wanda.
You're coming over here to talk to me about Leanne and Jason. That's a wasted trip. I have nothing to say to you.
Well, then why don't you say something to them, Wanda? You've got to convince Leanne and Jason to give up this craziness before it's too late. It's for their own good.
Oh, Mr. Kevin Buchanan knows what is good for Leanne and my Jason, huh?
I've seen you when you've been worried about Jason, wondering where he is or what he's been doing. Jason is a grown man. Now imagine a 2-month-old little baby being dragged across the country by two people who can't afford to give him what he needs, Wanda. Imagine that and you'll have some idea of what I have been going through.
All right, I'm not too crazy about what they're doing myself. But you have to understand that they're two angry, scared kids. They're not a couple of cold-blooded criminals.
Well, maybe not cold-blooded, no, but Wanda, criminals, yes.
Hey, they love that baby.
They broke the law. Are you saying that that's okay?
No, I know that. I know that it's serious.
That's exactly what I was trying to tell Leanne when she called me on the phone. It's obvious I didn't make an impression on her or she would have given up. That's why you have to talk to Jason. He'll listen to you. Tell him that federal kidnapping charges would not look too good on the track record that he already has. He'd be looking at a pretty ugly future, Wanda. Not that those charges would necessarily be pressed.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Jason wouldn't be arrested? Are you saying that you could guarantee they would leave him alone if he brought Baby Duke back?
Well, it's food for thought, isn't it?
Well, here we go.
Oh, God, that looks great.
Thanks a lot, man.
Maybe he wants you to leave some for him. Listen, chow down fast. I got a stack of dishes back there taller than I am. They've got to be done before the evening rush.
What's the problem?
Yeah, well, the kid is.
What's the matter with him?
I don't
We
know.
can't afford to get on this guy's
Jason,
nerves.
I don't know, okay? I mean, this is not his normal cry. Come on. Baby, shh. Don't cry. Mommy's here, please. Jason, I'm really scared. I mean, you can talk all you want about how things are going to get better, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for right now. We have Duke here. He's crying. Okay, we don't have any money. We don't have any place to stay tonight, and we've got nowhere to turn.
Well, we've got food, haven't we? I mean, I know it's rough, but this is good.
Jason, you're kidding yourself. And that used to be okay because I believed you, but things are completely different. Duke is here, so I have to stop dreaming, and I know you can't get a steady job, all right, because you might be spotted. Jason, you gotta face it. This isn't working out, okay? We gotta try something else.
Like what, for instance? What would you suggest?
I'm calling Wanda.
After she tried to hand us into Hank Gannon like it was nothing?
I'll tell you something, Jason. We're in hell right now. And I would hate to see us throw everything away just because we can't forgive somebody.
Don't you think it's time you forgive yourself, Dad? Don't you?
When I was in Korea, my mother sent me a photograph of William asleep in his crib. A few hours later, we were hit hard with mortar attack. It was horrible. And afterwards, I came across a young Marine, just a boy, just been killed. And they put a tarp over him. One of his hands was sticking out. He was curled up just like William's photograph. Well, in that instant, I knew the horror of loss. I knew the feeling of my insides turning to water and just flowing out of me. Flowing out, unstoppable. And I vowed never to feel that again. So I became strong, disciplined, distanced. It just seemed better to be rigid. I have to touch on the terrible fragility of this life. Now I have to touch it. What time I have left if I'm to live at all.
You are still the bravest man I know. You are. I love you, Dad.
I love you so.
If Jason and Leanne walked through that door right now and put Duke back in my arms where he belongs, nothing would happen to them as far as I could stop it.
You are honestly saying to me that you would not press charges?
Wanda, listen to me. All I want is my baby back, safe and sound. Nothing else matters to me. I need your help.
I know how hard this is on you, Kevin, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but you just got to give me a little time to think about this, okay?
Kevin, I may not be a young buck anymore, but my hearing's as sharp as Cajun hot sauce. I just heard you give Wanda your word that you will protect those baby thieving criminals. Now I better hear that you were bluffing.
No, I meant every word. Told her what she wanted to hear.
You are one son of a gun.
Don't worry, Grandpa. When it comes to those two, the word mercy was ripped out of my dictionary the day that they stole Duke.
Now you follow it up.
How do you mean?
Put a tracer on Wanda's phone.
Isn't that illegal?
What the hell do you think kidnapping is, Kevin? You fight fire with fire.
Tracer, huh?
Right on. Will you do it?
No. Because I already have. I had a tracer put on Wanda's line before I left my affair.
killing you, we're doing just fine. The way you're going after those deadbeats, I wouldn't be surprised. They're in jail by supper time. And little Duke, safe and sound.
Hello, Wanda's Cafe. Oh, yes, of course. Of course, I will accept the charges.
You know, these diners out here, they got nothing on you.
Oh, Jason, oh my God, I'm so glad to hear from you. Where are you?
Oh, well, we're far away, but not gone.
And Rianne and Duke, they're okay?
Fine.
Is it really that bad?
No, it's fine. Listen, I want to...
No, wait a second. Jason, please, you just listen to me. I want to apologize to you. I am so sorry. I want to apologize to you for what happened here last week. I want you to know that I have not been able to sleep nights. Just thinking about you. Have to know that I would rather be dead than to hurt you. You do know that, don't you?
I do, and it's okay. We're cool.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Jason. Okay, now what are you going to do?
Well, that all depends.
On what?
On whether you help us or not.
Are you okay?
Scared. It's a long time since I let myself feel anything. Terrified.
I say I go back to the other side.
There will come a time when the darkness will give way to light. There will come a time when our spirits and souls will unite, and that moment will come to be when we find our humanity and we see one another as There will come a time when you see yourself in my eyes. There will come a time when I hear my pain in your cries, and if we can see through our tears, and if we can break through our fears, when we all come together, we'll know love is why we're here. Oh, so reach out and take my hand. Believe with me if you can. There will come a time when our difference won't keep us apart. There will come a time when our lives will be joined at the heart. And if I give my strength to you, and if your faith can see me through, then I know for every mountain we must climb, there will come a time.
not surprised you're here.
Am I intruding?
That's not even possible.
You know, every time I walk into this house, I find it so hard to believe that my Megan is gone. I fully expect to see her flying down the stairs. Late. She was always late. With 1,000 things to do.
Breaks my heart. All the things left undone.
But at least they're no longer left unsaid. Oh, Sloan, Andrew was right. You are a remarkably brave man. I can only imagine what kind of courage it took for you to do what you did today. I'm so glad I was there. And that, sir, is my very roundabout way of apologizing to you.
Apologizing for what?
Well, for everything that I have said to you, or perhaps the way I've said it.
Well, there's absolutely no need of that.
On the contrary, for all my harping about speaking the truth, I would hate to have hypocrite added to the list that has gadfly and drill sergeant on it.
You're none of those.
Well, I don't know about gadfly, but drill sergeant, oh yes, yes. I had no right to be so insistent with you.
Now, the thing I needed most in life was to have someone be insistent with me. What happened down there in the meadow today would never have happened without you.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I know that. I have my son back because of you. My sons, both of them. Because of your wisdom and experience, you made me believe that I could make peace with the past.
Well, good, I'm glad. Thank you, but I still think you're exaggerating.
And no one has ever had so much confidence in me. You had the courage to hold up a mirror and make me look at myself. You're a rare and wonderful woman, Vicky. You stuck with me through all of my resistance and despite your feelings for me.
Well, it's been a very long day, and I'm not terribly good at this. I think I'm going to stop now.
Stop talking, feeling.
Sloan, I tried to explain to you that whatever feelings I may have for you...
May have?
All right. The feelings that I do have for you, they frighten me, and I'm very uncomfortable with them. And I know that I can never ever act on them.
They frighten you so much.
Yes, they do. Because nothing can ever happen between us.
Why are you here?
I came to apologize to you.
The real reason.
That is the real reason. Please don't stand there and call me a liar.
Would you have me call you?
Let me go, please.
I can't let you go. Vicky, don't you see? I know you know. I know your heart, your soul, your words, your eyes. They can't hide how you feel for me. We feel the same passion. That's why you're attracted to me. I understand you better than Clint ever will.
Oh, no.
I once compared myself to your father, and it upset you, and I understand why. I am very much like him. A man you feared because of the very depth of love you felt for him. Don't fear me. God knows I shouldn't be talking to you like this, but Vicky, I almost rolled over and died. I was ready to. But because of you, I'm coming back to life. I want to live. You've given me the reason to live.
God, you sound like...
A man in love. Vicky, if I ever let you slip away, I'd be a madman. But that's not gonna happen.
Is anyone home? Good God. You scared me half to death.
I'm sorry.
Where were you today? I expected to see you at the church and you were not there.
Take it easy, Mom. I had some business to take care of. What is the matter with you?
Why would there be anything the matter with me?
Well, because normally when you come home, you don't shatter a glass, bite a guy's head off, and then stand there shaking like a leaf.
It was a very emotional day, that's all.
Emotional?
Yes, emotional. Andrew's sermon was very emotional, and seeing the quilt laid out on the lawn, it was very emotional.
Anything else?
No. There was nothing else.
It's General Carpenter, isn't it?
I'm going to clean this mess up.
Mom.
Okay.
Mom, listen to me. Things are looking up in the Duke department, okay? In fact, so good that tomorrow this whole thing could be completely wrapped up. Now, the point being, I have everything under control here, okay? So there's no reason for you to be standing around here waiting, especially when there's some place that I think you're needed a lot more.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Mom, it's no secret that things are pretty rocky between you and Dad right now. Right? And it's no secret that it's not going to help if you're 2,000 miles away from each other. Go to him. Please. Go to him and win him back. Unless you just don't care anymore.
Totally inappropriate. Brother did not die of that disease. Brother died of pneumonia.
I'm gay.
Go on, Joey. Kiss her.
You guys.
What's the matter, you fag?
Cut it out. And Andrew, I want to get out, man.
You'll get out. I swear to you that you will get out. It may take time, you will.
Mrs. Douglas, Reverend Carpenter is a homosexual, and I saw him trying to seduce your son, Billy.
None of us will break that confidence. Okay?
And I think that we have a right to want a normal person to lead St. James and not a pervert.
End the silence. Tell the bishop, tell the vestry you're not homosexual. Unless, of course, you are.
Billy is my friend. He's my best friend.
Not anymore.
Billy. Come on, wake up.
This thing is a powder keg that could blow sky high, and Billy Douglas being gay is just a spark that could set it off.
You're a fag! Here's your rock. Now who among you will cast the first stone?
You want the carpenter name off the quilt?
No, shut up! You shut up!